Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for now, we are going to look at a report card. You're going to see on how to make a report card. So for this case, what you're going to see, we are going to get the total of these students, get their average, then we get their position, where they fall. So we shall start with their total, and then for this case, we are going to be using these functions. As earlier we said, in Microsoft Excel, instead of calculating manually, you just use these formulas that are already there in Microsoft Excel. So when we are getting the total, what we do, we just press your equal signs, you open brackets. So you want to sum up Johnny's marks for biology, chemistry, physics, and mathematics. So what you will do, you just sum up this. Then plus his marks for chemistry, you add his marks for physics as well. You also had marks for mathematics, then you close your bracket. So when you do that, you just press enter. So his total mark will be seen from there. So if you want to get the marks for these ones as well, you can either double click on that, or you just scroll. You scroll up to here. So, but for this case, let us double click. So the marks will be clearly indicated. So you don't need to calculate one by one, no. You just use that function. You calculate for one, then the rest you just get them automatically. So for that, then we go to average. And you very well know that to get average, what we do is we get it from the total. And then for this average, you want to know the range within which each student falls. So what we are going to do, we are going to press our equal signs. We are going to use this function, this formula. Then we open the bracket. So we get the total of this student, this one. What we are going to do is this. We are going to divide it by the number of students that this student is doing. So you see how many is doing biology, chemistry, physics, and math. There are 4. You divide it by 4. So when you do that, you close your brackets, you just press enter. So automatically you'll have got his average. So to get the average of the other students, what you're going to do, you just on this plus sign, you just double click. Then also their average will be displayed there. So for this, the total, getting the total, the average, and the position, we have the formulas and the functions. And then for this case, for us, we are going to use the formula, not the functions. So having done with the average, then we can go to position. This one is ranking. Position is to rank somebody. So what we're going to do, we are going to get to use an appropriate formula for this, so that we can rank each student basing on their performance. What we shall do is, we are going to shall use the formula for ranking. So we can either use the total marks or the average, but since we have already got the average, we shall use the average. So for this case, when you are ranking, you put your equal signs, you rank, then you open brackets, you put the marks. This is the marks for the first learner, but then you have to put a comma, since you're separating the marks for this learner to the other learner. So we shall put our comma. From there, we select from the first to the last learner. Since we want to rank them all, not only one person, then we close our brackets. But before doing anything else, we have to fix these dollar signs. In between G7, you have to fix in a dollar sign, and also in between G and 2, you also have to fix a dollar sign, so that you separate them all. So having done that, you just press your enter. So you see, this is John, meaning his position is number 6. So to get also the position of the rest, you just see that plus sign, you double click. So from there, now after ranking, you're able to know who is the first and who is the last. And you clearly see our first learner is this one, the second, the third, like that. So that's how we rank. So since we've already got that, so for us, we have ranked according to position, not to grades. That's how it will look like. So also there is another one whereby you just need to grade the results, so that, but for us, we shall use this one. So thank you, my viewers and my listeners. So we shall meet in the next video. Thank you.